Hello and welcome to Daily Records. I'm Tommy Burton, and today we're going to be talking about another one of my Lee Hazelwood gems. This is the Kitchen Cinq, and this is their album, unreleased album, When the Rainbow Disappears. It's an anthology. It came out on Light in the Attic Records and features the band, the Kitchen Cinq. That was a group that recorded for the Lee Hazelwood Industries LHI label in the 60s. This is a garage rock band. They came from Amarillo, Texas, and featured songwriter and the main guitarist in this band, Jim Parker. Jim Parker was in a group called The Illusions, and he eventually, it's a great band name, they went from The Illusions to The Y'alls, which I think that's great, the southern term for you all. And they put out a few records and had some regional success, but they eventually found their way in the great city of Los Angeles, and they signed up with Lee Hazelwood's LHI label, and that's when they became the Kitchen Cinq. Now, they recorded about 5 singles for LHI between 66 and 68, and they did an album called Everything But the Kitchen Cinq. Get it? Wink, wink. That came out in 67. Now, they did another single in 67 under an alias. They were called A Handful, but they actually returned to the Kitchen Cinq as a band name by 68. Now, a few guys in the band kind of went on to form a prog rock band that some of you may be familiar with, Armageddon. And Jim Parker went on to actually play in a version of them after Van Morrison, of course. And he was in a few acts. He actually ended up collaborating with John Anderson and kind of became a well-known country music songwriter and musician. And those that are familiar with the country singer John Anderson are probably familiar with Jim Parker. He was synonymous with those groups. But they never quite achieved a degree, like anything on the LHI label, never quite achieved a lot of commercial success. I don't know if it was a problem with the label or anything like that. But this anthology is very nice. It's a 2-record set in mono, and mine, and I'll just show it to you guys while I'm pulling out, is on this beautiful purple vinyl. It is, it's garage rock. It's as good as any other garage rock from that period. So it holds up in that regard. And it's not just good guitar, Beatle beat, sort of backbeat rhythms. And it's fine enough. It's a fun listen and worthy of going through, especially if you're into that sort of sound. I would say they're maybe one of the gems of the garage rock period, as a lot of that stuff on the LHI label, it's kind of worth digging into. But When the Rainbow Disappears by the Kitchen Cinq, today's daily record. Like, comment, subscribe, share, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. It's TommyBurton75. In the meantime, I'll see you all again tomorrow with another daily record.